Hi,
Hey, Chiquita, how are you?
fine, and you?
Fine, fine. Very good, very good, very good. Bren Veloz. Okay,
Hi, everyone.
let's start the class.
Hi.
Congratulations, Chiquita. I'm going to talk about it later, but congratulations. It's amazing.
But it's only one step.
Uh, for you, Bebelos, who don't know, Itzel or Chiquita, aka Chiquita, has received a notification that she has gone further in the process of getting a scholarship for a master's degree in the UK. So,
Oh, that's great. Congratulations.
Thanks, Brent. Yeah, I received an invitation from the British Embassy to do my interview, but it's a long process, really. It's a long process, a lot of requirements. But yeah, it was a good news for me. So I will keep working on that procedure.
You're going to get it for sure.
I want it.
yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, hello,
Hello, everybody.
Mario, Astrid, Chinese. How you doing?
Sorry?
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. I can see you now. Bebelos, I can see you. Chinese, I can't see you. Remember, I need to see you. Okay. Hey, everybody. First of all, congratulations on your some Valentine's cards or messages. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't do cards. I had to type the messages on the group, but it was it was a lovely activity. You did very well, everybody. How did you feel?
Well, I'm glad because some of you like my Chineses, which are a mess today. I don't know why, because of the cold, I guess. And I don't know, I think that most of us are kind and that we have paid attention of some details of each of us, and we were able to share it in the group. So I'm glad because of that.
Oh, okay, that's a cool. Astrid doesn't want to be left behind, and she moves her hair, so we know. Did you read the messages, Astrid?
Yes, I feel happy to read all kind words.
Ah, amazing. No? Look, everybody's inspired by you. You are their hero.
Thank you so much.
Mario, how do you feel?
Good. I think it was a great activity. Read and take each word for the partners, and I think it's motivated. My new challenge for me is take each word and try to feedback in the next sessions.
Okay, yeah, that was important. I mean, I didn't give you a specific set of vocabulary or anything, but for example, Astrid chose to bring a lot of new adjectives. Chinese said some nice phrases. Bebelos was as lazy as I was, and she just sent the messages on the group. Okay, but yeah, it was a very good writing and listening activity. Besides, it was a very good group dynamic, because now you know a little bit more of each other. And I mean, this is the idea. I know I don't like people and I don't like to make friends, but you do. So it's good that you can make new friends and meet new people. Okay. Nayeli,
Hi.
we want to see you, Nayeli.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. How was your, did you like your Valentine's cards?
Yeah, what's uh surprising me?
Yeah, it was a bit surprising. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have idea that that talks about me and was so beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, and it was amazing because even though you don't really show yourself often, you don't participate very much, kids or the guys were able to identify certain things about you, and that was awesome. I didn't know how this was going to play out, but I guess it played out beautifully. In the group of the babies, it was very lovely too. You should. I will send you the messages from the babies so you read them, and they were amazing too. Yeah, these some of these kids outdid themselves. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to normal, and normal is pandemics, right? You remember Astrid's message on for the new year? Did you see Astrid's message in our Facebook page?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
That was amazing, right? It was like, oh, little Astrid. I'm going to search for this video. In the meantime, I want you to watch this. Okay, screen 2. Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, try to follow this.
Stupid. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Mirror, mirror.
Yeah. What's up? Can I help you?
Hi. Yeah.
Cause I want to hang out, or what? You want to just show the shape, like you know?
Yeah. I just talk or hang. You don't have to wear a mask.
It's preventative. I'm saving lives.
No, yeah,
It's
but-
because I'm a lifesaver.
Well,
you know, like
it's
the
just-
candy, but for humans.
No, you don't have to wear a mask because you're not a real person. Because you're a fairy godmother or like a mirror magic mirror. Yeah, look, we never really clarified what she is, and we're a little bit too deep into this. So I'm just, if you don't mind, I'm going to keep going along with this, and we can avoid this.
So what's
part.
up? What's up, Buttercup?
Well, I
You need advice?
yeah. Are you more drunk than usual?
No, it's because everybody's in quarantine. Everybody's at home and they're flattening the curve. Okay, so it goes like this. Everybody going to flattening. Everybody coming out 7:30. Cheers to that. You need something. What did you need?
Just to talk, I guess. I can't believe it's come to this.
Hi everybody!
You do not have me.
I just wanted to say
Wow, straight for the jugular.
Well,
No, I actually, I'm just, it's fine. I'm fine. I wanted to check on you. I wanted to support you because I'm handling this fine. I mean, I'm doing so much with my quarantine time, and I just have so much going on.
you are working on what? Are you working on?
Well, I for example, just to give you an example, I've been meditating, or I was gonna meditate.
Why?
Just for inner peace.
Oh,
Yeah, it's supposed to be good
what,
for.
you don't move?
Yeah.
I mean, you're just quiet the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
So perfectly quiet.
Yeah.
So it's freeze game.
No, it's nothing like the freeze game. We're not playing the freeze game right now. Can you not? I just saw you blink. Simon says unfreeze. So anyway, it's supposed to be good for stress.
What else were you doing?
Well, I'm gonna work on my French.
Boring.
And I'm gonna work out.
Okay.
And work. And I have a whole stack of books I'm gonna read.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna write my screenplay.
The other one about the people on a boat.
It's a Love Boat revival. It's a timeless classic that everybody loves about these people on this boat.
But it feels like it's a little bit tone deaf because of the cruise ships and people getting sick.
Well, it's people are gonna love it. So I've got a lot going on that I'm.
Have you started any of it?
No, I haven't. But I've got the time. So now I'm
You kind of look like you're having a panic attack.
Yeah, I think I'm having a panic attack.
Maybe don't do that. Just stop.
Why? You give terrible advice. You know that? It's the worst advice.
I don't know why you're trying to make so much happen.
What do you mean?
Because it's middle of a pandemic.
Well, it's just I want to use this time wisely because I don't want to waste this time.
It's pandemic. So any time not sick is time well spent.
Well, I just feel like I'm not handling it very well.
See, that's the problem. There's not a proper protocol for let's say a thing. You need to just need to worry. Look, here's what you need to do. It's a rough time for everybody, and everybody's anxious and stressed. So, but if you put additional stress with these impossible goals on yourself, you have to also comprehend a global crisis at the same time. It's too much. So you need to focus on being patient with yourself. Okay? Then you digest everything that's happening in a healthy way. And that may mean that you have unproductive days. This is about you doing what you need for what do you need right now in this moment.
Wow.
Okay?
Did you just give me good advice? Like, did you? Because I feel better.
I notice how your face is not symmetrical. Like that right side, that's pretty fucked up on that one side.
Yeah.
So what do you think, people? Do you like the video? Okay, no participation whatsoever. Okay, good. Continue the topic or what?
Sorry?
Speak!
Well, sorry, I didn't listen.
Okay, so what do you think of the video?
Well, I don't know. It's like the same topic that we were discussing last class, I think so, about success. That all of us have a different opinion of what it's supposed that we have to do during this pandemic. I mean, invest your time or spend your time doing nothing, but we are handling with so much stress, so much activities because we don't have the same kind of life as we used to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I'm also aware of all the physical and mental damage that we have, that this pandemic has put on a lot of people, also me, I think. And that's what I think. Maybe listen to yourself.
Okay.
That's the greatest advice sometimes.
Mario?
So I think that, however, one of the girls stayed very drunk or a little drunk. I think that try to explain us the reflection about the situation, try to keep or hold the, maybe not the calm for, I think the maybe will be the pattern for I don't know, ay, ya me hice bolas, esperen,
You mean patience? ¿Hablas de paciencia?
Ajá, sí, the pattern for make
Patience.
yes, because for example the other
No, but repeat, patience.
patients.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls, she want to travel to, how do you say navegar?
Navigate. But what do you mean?
Quiere ir a dar el rol, ¿no? En bote, bueno, sí, en el río y acá,
She wants to travel. She wants to sail.
Ay, no me acuerdo del verbo.
Sail.
Sorry, sail, yes. But in general, the reflection, try to explain us, so maybe enter to a one focus stage or take the calm, I don't know, sorry.
Don't worry. Velos.
I think the video is about the situation that can be sometimes a little bit overwhelming for some of us, and that the main part is that the thing that we need to take into consideration is that like Chinese says, every one of us is living it in a different way, and we may instead of like doing a lot of things at the same time because we want to take advantage of the free time, just focus one thing at a time, and yeah, like not get a lot of stuff that we at the end are not going to complete, and just like chill out.
Exactly. That's the message. That was what I was looking for. Chill out. That's the message this girl says. Okay. That was a very important phrase that it says. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemics. Every time not sick is time well spent. Do you agree? Okay. I mean, do you all agree? Do you not agree? Do you not care?
I agree.
Okay. Thank you for parroting me, at least. Velos. Okay. And I was talking to you about your video, Astrid. Do you remember your video?
Yes, I remember.
What was your video about?
About COVID. Everyone had difficult times.
Yeah, it was very difficult.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember this part? Can you see the video?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, I will play it and you will tell us what you meant.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say that 2020 was a difficult year for most of us, and despite of that, everybody did their best. Congratulations! And for the next year, I wish you the best. And for Checkmate, I wish the greatest of success. It's the best community to learn English.
Okay, what did you mean, Astrid? 2020. What happened in that year?
It's a difficult year because of COVID and
Yeah, all the problems that we saw in the last video. And you said something very important. Despite it was a difficult year, everybody? Do you remember?
Yes, they are their best.
Exactly. Everybody did our best. We did our best as we could, as long as we knew how to handle something like this. The other two girls mentioned there is not a protocol for these kind of things, ne? Okay, Chiquita, this is a game. I will say 2020, and you have to say 3 words about 2020. I'll go first. 2020 was challenging, was insightful, and was life-changing.
Okay, 2020 was changing of perspective life.
Okay, life-changing, you can use.
Life-changing was difficult and was unidirectional. I mean that.
Unidirectional. Okay, interesting.
Unidirectional.
I don't really know what you mean by that, but interesting. Mario.
The 2020 for me, it's for me, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Nazis, for anyone.
Yeah. For me, the 2020 was the opportunity for discover me and new skills, and develop a new stage in my profession for in general. But I think obviously was the big challenge for try to survive every day, try to refuse us at home.
Okay, survive. Survivor is the verb.
Survive.
Survive is the verb.
Yeah.
Three.
Thank you.
Good. 2020. Astrid.
Sorry. 2020 was a tough year and with a lot of struggles and a difficult year.
A difficult year. Okay, good. Bebelos.
3 words I would say: complicated, unique, and I would say the same, life-changing.
Okay, yeah.
I can find another word, sorry.
I know you are not very creative, so good. Not true. Nayeli.
I think that was, as Mario said, is for me to spend time with my family. The second, I think that to develop abilities to solve some technology problems.
Okay, that's interesting.
and
Technologies?
reset my life, my goals, my
Reset.
priorities.
Reset
My priorities.
my goals and my priorities. That's amazing, Nayeli. Good. Thank you very much. Chinese? Chinese? Chinese died? Yeah, she was just about to speak and she died. Okay, Pancho's coming, but anyway, we don't like Pancho, so doesn't matter. Hey,
Neither
Pancho,
do I.
Pancho, how did you like your Valentine's messages?
Oh, nice. It was really nice to hear or read those words from you. Sometimes you don't realize the things that people think. You have an idea and then you receive good news. So nice. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, and how did you feel writing them?
Well, I think at a certain point it's easy to think, but when you write it down, it's a little difficult because you have to use grammar and many things that you are not used to do it. So.
Okay, very good. Now, the class we are talking about 2020, the year that was gone, okay? And we are defining 2020 in few words. Chinese.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. For me, it was stressful, hardworking, and challenging too.
Okay, challenging, hardworking, stressful. Yeah, we weren't prepared, right? There was nothing that could have helped us deal with this in many different ways. Or were there? Okay, I want to share something with you. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, it says the year ahead. 2020, 2021. I know we are in February, but there's still work in this. Okay, what is this? Year planning booklet. What is this? This booklet will help you assess the past year, evaluate the past year, and plan the year ahead of you. Why is this good for me? Planning your year is a good habit. It can help you become more aware of your success and your sorrows and make you realize how much can happen just in a year by learning from the past. You can plan your future so that you don't repeat the same patterns and you feel more in control of your own life. What do you think? Are you interested?
Yeah.
What I'm selling? ¿Les gusta lo que vendo?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
this one you will read on your own. We are going to do it right now as a group. Get ready, okay? This is something you will start here, but you need to continue in your own as part of a task, remember? So it says, get ready, arrive, put on some relaxing music, pour yourself a hot beverage, it can be alcohol, and let go of all your expectations. Start when ready. The past year, going through your calendar, okay? In this case, I don't want you to go through your calendar. I want you to take your phones and check the gallery of photos starting by January 2020. Pónganlo en la fecha de January 2020. ¿Tú sí puedes hacer eso, Astrid? ¿Ver algunas fotos de enero? Can you do that?
Yes.
Try, please. Try. Watch some of them. Okay? And I will give you an example. Mhm. Okay. For example, in January, okay, so that is what I did in January. I got a new car. I went to a party with Chinese. These Chinese dressed as a cowboy. I started playing football with my coworkers in Club America. Okay, what about you? That's it.
I went to a circus with Cepillín, and I went to a convention of Harry Potter. What?
Okay, she's showing us her pictures. Ah, she's with Paula dressed as Gryffindor students. That's amazing. Okay, thank you, Astrid. I will do the same. I will show you my pictures, but Chiquita,
I went to Guadalajara because one of
I don't know.
my
People, wait a second. But I don't know why you guys think that whenever you are speaking in English, you need to say Guadalajara or Mexico or Oaxaca or Aguascalientes. Nah, you don't know to. You don't need to do that, right? It's okay. You just say Guadalajara, okay? Guadalajara, chingo, okay? So,
I
Chiquita,
went to Guadalajara to donate blood because my cousin
do what?
had a donate blood
Blood.
because my cousin did a surgery, a heart surgery.
Had.
Had, yeah, had. Also, I went to Metepec to give a workshop for some journalists at Uniradio Noticias. It's a radio podcast and
Yeah,
radio
that's a
news.
Spanish. Gave.
Gave. I participated.
Uh-huh. In a podcast, you said?
No, I gave a workshop.
You didn't give a workshop. You participated in a workshop.
Okay, I participated in a workshop, and yeah, that's all.
Okay. Bebelos?
I went to my cousin's, I don't know how to say that, Primera Comunión.
First communion.
Well, I went to that. Then we went to Cuernavaca to my sister's-in-law birthday party. And yeah, I guess that's it. Pretty
It's
much.
Metepec in my case. Metepec, state of Mexico.
That's the town of Pancho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives there, for real.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, if
I
not,
didn't know it.
if we are not in pandemic situation, I moved to Mexico City. But if not, or if we are in a pandemic situation, I moved to Toluca or Metepec. Well, Metepec, exactly.
You're such a baby, Pancho. Mexiquense, Pancho.
Well, I was born in Mexico City.
Yeah, me too. Now, Pancho, that you're very participative.
Yeah, I went to Six Flags and I won a whale for my niece. How do you say the type of games where you compete against other kids? I won against a kid.
Olympics?
No, like lucky games, or how do you say when you throw water to the target and you are feeding something?
Fair games. What was the feria? Fair games.
Yeah, and I beat a 9-year kid, but it was for my nephew, so I have to do my best. Sorry for the kid. But... And I went to run, as usually, and I went to practice golf in in a mall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to stop there because now I want to change a little the topic. Okay. Of course, this is important, but it says go through your last year's calendar week by week. And if you see an important event, family, friendly get together, or significant project, down here, okay? Beating a 9-year-old doesn't qualify as important achievement, Pancho.
For me, it was. Imagine.
No. You know what
really shy with the kid.
Exactly. Okay. So for the next ones, Naye, Chinese, and Mario, think of 2020, todo el año. Piensen en 2020, and think of something relevant. Like for example, with Mario, I remember your book. That's maybe very relevant, right? I've never written a book, but if I write a book, it will be about bad words. Será de groserías. In all the languages I know. Okay, now let's go for Astrid. Astrid, you want again?
I forgot to say that in the convention there was a contest and I win a scarf. And I meet Mema Ponte and he became my padrino.
Godfather. No es cierto, Astrid. I am your godfather. I am serious for you. Memo Aponte doesn't count. He's not even famous. I am. Yeah, Astrid can write whatever she wants, relevant or not relevant, right? Now, Memo Aponte is a nice kid. So, yeah, that's so cool. And you still have your scarf?
Yes.
Gryffindors or which one? Ah, Gryffindors. Very good. Very good. Okay. The rest of you people, we were in Nayeli. También esta es una advertencia. Me sales con un, pues nada.
I went to Chiapas. And I can't visit the Palenque.
Couldn't.
I couldn't visit Palenque because pandemic, because COVID.
Nah, yeah, it's so why did you go to Chiapas? If you can't visit Palenque, don't go to Chiapas. Come on. Chiapas is amazing.
Yeah, and also was the unique days that I can take for rest.
The only days.
The only day.
Unique is different. Como una apreciación de que eres única.
Yeah, the only days.
Okay, the only days you had. Okay, but what did you visit in Chiapas? You couldn't visit. What did you visit?
I
San Cristobal?
visit, San Cristobal de las Casas, Chiapa de Corzo,
Cañón,
and also the Cañón de Sumidero. I went to the Agua Azul.
Agua Azul, the falls.
Yeah,
Las
the
cascadas
falls
de Agua Azul.
of Agua Azul, but the day before was raining, so I couldn't see
Nah, sí, tú
Agua
ya tienes que
Azul.
hacer una limpia o algo.
But also was amazing.
But you went with your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Was that a romantic trip?
No, our vacation.
Okay.
All the days are romantic for us.
Oh. Come on, you are sticky. Pegajosos. Chinese.
Relevant, I went to Mazatlan on February. And I got drunk, but several drunk for the first time in my life there. I was dying because I drank like a little of water after that. What else? I traveled also to Guadalajara, and it was so well because we performed an event there, and it was so funny that I met one of my best friends there. So we can't get together here in the city, and we met there. Mm-hmm. What else? I have my first driving lessons. What else?
Successful driving lessons?
In my first class, I got like 2 or 4 points. And then in the second class, I got like 7 points. Okay. I guess it was successful.
Was the instructor hot?
No.
Mario.
Yeah, for me, it was 4 important events. 2 before to pandemic. In January. Now, because it's difficult to attend for theaters, function theater and physical. So in January, I went to the function theater called No Show Mexico.
The play. The play, we don't say function in English.
Okay.
The play, la obra.
The play, okay, yeah. And the last, January, I run my first long race. After, when the pandemic started, I made a little documentary about the 50th anniversary of the Mexico FIFA World Cup. After during the pandemic, when here starting during March to November, I prepared wrote the text for my first book.
Okay. You prepared the what?
The realized the text ¿cómo se dice? Sí, bueno, que estuve preparando y escribiendo todos los textos, investigando todo para crear el libro.
Okay. I prepared the event. Well, I prepared the event to release my first book. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Prepared the event to release my first book. Comma. I wrote. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Good. Did you like seeing me work? ¿Les gustó verme a mí trabajar? Bola de huevo. Okay.
Yes.
Now, guess what's next? Okay. Ahí en un cuadernito, en lo que quieran, en lo que puedan, ya sea en el grupo o ya sea en el chat de de la llamada, van a llenar esta parte. Ok, aquí ayúdame, chiquita. Read the instructions.
This is what my last year was about. What aspects were the most important to you in the following areas last year? Which happenings or events were the most significant? Summarize briefly.
Okay. We have personal life and family, work, studies and professions, belongings, home, objects, relaxation, hobbies, creativity, friends, community, health or fitness, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, finances, or bucket list. Do you understand bucket list?
No.
Your bucket list should be, or is something that gringos make a lot. And gringos write a set of things you have to do before you die. A set of things you have to do before something happens. For example, something you have to do before you are of age, mayor de edad. Something you have to do before you are 30. Something you have to do before you are married. Something you have to do before you are something you have to do before you finish school. Something you have to do before ¿ok? Si hicieron algo que para ustedes cuenta como esa lista tan relevante in the last year, for example, for me, my bucket list was starting my school. Okay, the thing I could do last year that was in my bucket list is starting my school, starting Checkmate. Okay, so thank you. Now start writing. Okay, you have to write this title. You have to write the title and then the text of what you want to do. You can do it in the WhatsApp group or here, okay? And I will copy.
Chile, Brazil.
You finished?
No.
Pues córrele.
The first one.
Okay, send it as you have it. Váyanlos enviando como los tengan. Así que así como lo trailer.
But can you share the list, please?
Ya no vemos.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. We cannot see the topics anymore.
Thank you. Cámara.
How can I say maybe más veces con mi amiga?
Okay, anybody can help Naye?
I ate several times with my friend.
I what?
And
Ate? Dijo comer, ¿no? Did you say?
No,
Or what did you say?
maybe. Or like no visité, pero sí, o sea, como quedar de ver
How do
con
you say
alguien.
I met my friend.
Met, exactly.
Met.
And if you want to say frecuentar, you use frequently or
No, I don't think that word is used like that in English.
Okay.
You have to say I met more frequently than I used to, okay? Or I met frequently with my friends. But frecuentar como tal,
How do you spell Burley? Is Barrley or Barely?
Anybody?
ELY.
Barely. O sea, sí.
BARE?
BARE. I barely.
Great, thank you.
How can I say pasaje?
With what idea? Passage.
About that I save more money, the money of de mis pasajes de viaje, pues.
For my travel expenses or for my...
Okay.
Okay. ¿Ya ven por qué es importante cuando preguntan dar contexto? Porque passage pero es un pasaje de la Biblia, más o menos. Es de ese tipo de pasaje.
How do you say when you
I don't know, Pancho. I don't know. Tell me.
Yeah, you know. When you save money to don't go to eat out.
You save money to what?
I save money because I didn't go to eat out with my friends.
Okay. I saved money by not going out with friends. Yes, Astrid?
How do you say cuando mis clases eran presenciales?
When my classes were when my classes were at school.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you say cobrar?
Charged.
Deuda es debt.
Debt.
Okay.
Si estás hablando de cobrar una deuda, es collected.
Okay. Yes, I refer to a debt. Okay, thank you.
If I want to say aunts and family, but who are old, I can use elders, or how you refer to old people in your family or family old members.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know your idea, but I would say the eldest members of my family. The eldest, como superlativo, los más viejitos.
Okay.
Okay, time. This is interesting, right? Está interesante la actividad, ¿no?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we don't have to finish now. Okay, I'm going to send you the document, and of course you are going to be filling this one in, because I think it's a very, very, very useful reflection exercise, but also something very good for your language. Okay, because it's going to help you a lot, because this is real. Okay, this is the kind of activities we do in Checkmate, real things that you may use. So now, Itzel, so AKA Chiquita, read for us personal life and family.
I spent a lot of time with my niece. I had the opportunity to be in my family birthdays all day long for the first time since I started to work.
Oh, okay, very, very, very nice, right? I mean, it's not something, you see, not all about 2020 was negative, okay? Astrid, can you help us read about work, studies, and professions? Can you see? Is this part?
Yes. All my graders were 10 and 9.
Sorry?
Promoted in a job. I started to read books again. I have a depression due to my work and the professional goals I haven't achieved.
Okay, thank you, Astrid. Creo que te puse a leer la más loca para ti. Belongings, veloz.
I bought books thanks to commute savings. I redecorated my room to feel, I think it was less stressful instead of me. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Without me, right?
Less. Okay, stressful no está incorrecto. Stressful no está incorrecto, porque es una palabra correcta, pero no estás diciendo lo que quieres decir. Realmente lo que quieres decir es para sentirte menos estresada. Aquí lo que estás diciendo es que es para sentirte menos estresante.
Stressed.
Ok, aguas. Ok. Y arriba, what do you mean by commute savings?
I save money to reduce the travel expenses.
Okay. I bought books thanks to. Yeah.
save money to travel expenses. All right.
Thanks. Te la dejo con tus savings. Thanks to the savings I have in
For
travel expenses. Okay. Está chido, está chido. Naye.
I took care of my granny. She taught me to do buñuelos and gorditas de nata. I reset my goals.
The wisest phrase you have ever said in your life, Nayeli. I reset my goals. Okay. Pancho.
Friends and community. I met my best friend more than other years. I paid English classes.
Ok. Entonces no lo haces por el inglés, lo haces por friends and community.
Yeah.
Ok. Mario, te la voy a dejar. Ya no cabías en otro lado.
Make a film about athletes with disabilities from the state of Mexico.
That's amazing. Okay. Is it available to watch somewhere?
Yeah, because one of the responsibilities in my work is make videos and different reports.
Yes, but where can we watch it?
In the Facebook, in the
Please,
the page.
please send us the link to the group, please.
Ok, sí, es en la Secretaría de Cultura y México. Yo estoy en el área de deporte.
Okay.
Yo les mando.
Good. Chinese. Intellect.
I started to read new articles or new, I don't know, to improve my knowledge about accounting. Study master degree in sports management by the Olympic Committee in Greece.
English. Okay. Chiquita. No, Astrid.
Okay. Yes. I started to make a few minutes to meditate and be grateful at the end of the day.
Oh, very important, no? Be grateful at the end of the day. Say thank you. We did it. And now, Chiquita.
I collected my cousin debt. I received a payment by a workshop where I was a teacher, and I saved more money than the total amount I expected.
Very good. Okay, now, very careful. In this phrase, you mean that, do you know the job of romperrodillas in Mexico? We hire romperrodillas when somebody doesn't want to pay the money they owe us. Okay, so we send a romperrodillas to collect the debts. In this sentence, what you are saying is that you went, for example, you went to the people who owed money to your cousin and asked them for the money. Where what I think you want to say is that you asked your cousin for the money he owed you. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I wanted
Yeah,
to
I know.
say.
Yeah, but this is very Spanish, right? Okay, so be careful, people. Of course, I'm going to send you the rest of the things, but first I want you to tell me one item in your bucket list. Anyone? One item in your bucket list.
I do my bucket list about the places that I want to visit from near to CDMX.
Okay.
And I just started the last weekend. I went to Valquirico in Tlaxcala.
Okay, the most amazing Instagrammer white place in the world.
Yeah.
Right, Velos? Okay, Pancho, you were going to say your bucket list.
Oh yeah, I only want to bake sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread? What is that?
Yeah. Pan de masa madre, not using
It's
yeast.
sourdough.
Sourdough. Sourdough. Sourdough.
No, sour,
Sourdough.
nada más. Te está diciendo sourdough.
Dough. No, dough is it's masa, right?
Yeah, but complete is sourdough.
Yeah,
It's the
I guess, isn't
sourdough.
it?
Yeah. Sourdough, it's the
I think so.
masa madre.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
No,
okay, you want to bake, Pancho. That's your freaking
I want to bake
bucket
bread.
list. Bake something. I mean, not jump from the Empire State, not kill somebody, not doing anything interesting. Bake. That's what you come up with. I ask you about your bucket list. Thank you, Pancho, for nothing.
And make olives bread.
Olives bread?
Or bread with olives, green olives.
That sounds cool, actually. Okay?
Yeah, for me it's
cool, Pancho. Baking is not cool. Chinese?
Yeah.
I do love eating, so to visit a lot of restaurants, I have my bucket list.
No. Your bucket list couldn't be that open, that wide. It has to be one thing. For example.
Well, learn French, and I started last Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, no. The idea that you are saying about eating somewhere is good. But be very specific. For example, I want to give you one example. Last year, I read about 100,000 euros ice cream, which is made of slices of gold. And it's served in a French restaurant. Okay, that is a bucket list of mine.
Okay.
So that's not for today. That's what I want you to write in your bucket list. But it's for you to think about a very specific thing you want to do, not a general thing to do. Like in all the restaurants in the world.
Okay, could be to try that chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be it. Astrid. Your battery died?
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We are just finishing. Astrid,
this is the Matilda cake.
Yeah.
It looks.
It was delicious.
Bruce.
It was delicious.
Astrid.
Yes.
Do you understand the bucket list idea?
No.
A bucket list. You have to make a list of things you want to do. For example, I remember when you were littler, when you were younger, you told me in your bucket list was to go to Disneyland. Now you went to Disneyland. You check that item in the list. Do you have something else that you want to do?
I want to learn a new language.
A new language? Which one? French, Italian, German?
Japanese.
Japanese? Wow.
Yes.
I think you're gonna be so good speaking Japanese. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you.
Arustakla. Astrid dono. Okay. Mario, something in your bucket list.
Attend to maybe a maybe not in Tokyo for the other edition to Paralympic Games. Even is the next Paralympic Games so in France for 2024.
Okay.
But I have to learn French, but this other requirement for studying a future in Greece.
Okay. Chiquita knows a lot of French, so she can help you. Naye?
But Chiquita is a crack.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Un petit peu.
Naye?
I already said that.
Ah, yes. Bren?
I want to swim with sharks.
Swim
And,
with sharks and be the last thing you do.
No.
Humans are not.
I know that there are some sharks in, I think, Havana? No, it's in Bahamas. In Bahamas, and you can swim with them. And I really like to do that.
Okay, that's so interesting. Not baking.
And go to Bali.
Okay.
And bake a cake.
Guacala. No. For you to know, Bebelos is a very good baker.
Okay, I'm going to ask for advices.
Yeah. You should.
We can bake it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should do a cooking lesson for Checkmate.
Okay.
Could you prepare Matilda's cake?
I did it once, yes.
I want to crop my hair, and I want to do scuba diving.
Okay. Did you understand the first part?
Get short her hair.
No.
But crop.
She wants to be bald.
Ah, you entendí. I understand. Cut.
She wants to be bald. Complete.
Crop.
No hair.
Yeah.
Crop?
Calva, chiquita.
Crop.
Why?
Rapar.
Like. Yeah. I think that is one thing that I want to say, that I did crop my hair once in my life, and it's more like a personal challenge, especially as a woman, because it's like these kind of things that conventionally or socially said that hair is synonymous by beauty. So I like to try, and that is one of my bucket list. I started thinking the last year, and I almost did it, but I prefer to wait until I finished. Well, until I take my picture by my professional exam, because I don't want to look in my photograph in that way. So I decided to wait for
Why
this
not?
year.
Why not? You didn't want to look like
Why did it?
professional exam picture.
Because it's also as a symbolic stage in my life. All the professional with my finish my thesis and this stage of my life. So I think that I would like to end this stage. At the same time, I can change my appearance. And
Okay.
yeah,
You bring a whole new definition on closing cycles.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, but not,
I didn't know that was the
not-
reason you wanted to do that. I hope you reflect a little more on that. Okay, but anyway.
No,
Do I know?
didn't.
when do I know that the class was amazing? When the class lasts for more than 23 minutes and kids still want to talk. Okay, so I was going to give you homework for this, but now I won't give you homework. I want it to become an activity that we are going to do in the next classes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will send you the first two parts, this one and this one, for you to complete it in your homes. Okay, ya avanzaron mucho, ya todos me dijeron cosas, but just for you to complete it. And the next ones we are going to do next class. All right? Thank you very much, Vanda. Never change. You're worth 1,000.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thank you. Bye
Don't ever
bye.
lose your hair.
Thank
No.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Actually, I want to donate
Good night,
my
Astrid.
hair.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's
Thank you, Astrid.
Bye.
We're making
Bye.
your hero, Astrid.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.